Today, I wanted to show you, Dima, Andrew Tate. Obviously, he's a controversial figure. We can talk about it, but he's bringing the very good point in this. That's a great example about how to uh, make a business and how to make it successful. Let's watch it.
Anyone who does not drive a Ferrari is a lazy idiot. It is that easy to get rich in the world today.
So how do you get rich?
Name a normie job.
Making coffee.
I'm gonna tell you how to get rich as a barista. So the first thing you need to do is get very good at making coffee. Then you need to solicit attention. You can hire a videographer. You can then begin to make fancy coffees, and you can get a nice video made and begin to put them on Instagram. Now you have attention. How do you then turn that attention into money? You could, let's say, put together a course or write a book on the magic of coffee, and it would be $9. You start to make these $9, you have $20,000, $30,000 in the bank. What you can do is launch your own coffee brand. You can go to Alibaba.com, you can find some coffee beans, you can put your face on it because your face is now recognizable. Before you know it, you're making $10,000 or $15,000 a month. You can start to do tours. I'm going to do master classes on how to make coffee. 20 people only, $1,000 each. That's 20 grand for a day to teach people how to pour milk in a cup.
Yeah, let's put aside Ferrari. Because everybody wants to drive Ferrari, but it's not for everybody, So let's talk about the point that he's bringing. He's bringing the very good point about building your brand, building the brand that it's going to be correlated with your face. So when you start selling the coffee and you're so successful at this, people start trusting you. And you start converting whatever you do, like he's bringing the example of coffee making. So he's bringing this example that people going to start trusting the quality of your coffee. Now you created the brand new coffee. Now you started putting your own beans in the packages and selling. Then you start advertising yourself towards whatever it is. It's a good point. Why? Because many people thinking that to start business and make it successful, it's about getting as many customers as possible for the shortest period of time. But it's not about that. It's about the quality. Because you're gonna fail no matter what. If the quality of the product that you're offering, it's a low quality, no one, you're gonna lose the customers. You're gonna bring the customer. The acquisition of the customer is really expensive. You're gonna bring them in, and they're gonna leave because they're not satisfied, and they will never come back. But if you have a good product, it's gonna be word of mouth. People are gonna start talking about it. People's gonna start trusting you, and you can convert it to the brand. You can convert it and create more stuff and start offering more stuff for the customers because they already trust you. That's a really good point. What do you think about it?
So yeah, that's a great topic. Actually, I think people in our age plus 40 never think about to use social media to promote something that they are good at. And I have a amazing example. So I recently learned about the guy who started his journey like 4 years ago to become like a bookkeeper. He wasn't a bookkeeper. He decided to start this, business, and he was showing in social media, in YouTube, how he learning how to become bookkeeper, and he finally become one, right? So he started to work, and then I kind of like rewind 3 years after to see how he's actually doing, and he said that I have like 85 customers, and so it's enough for me. So I reach my limit, so I cannot serve more customers. But his story is amazing, like, right? So he used social media to build like his brand, recognizable brand, so that everybody wants to go. Other story is that I have somebody close to me, also bookkeeper, losing customers, no customers, issue to find new ones. So that's why he's talking about personal brand. Use social media to showcase what you're good at, and then people will come to you because you have recognition, right? So people know you. This is important. So pay attention to that. You use social media to promote something that you're good at. So amazing advice. I think this is very practical.
You brought a very good point about using social media to promote your quality of the service or how good you are. It is key because a lot of, if you look historically at a lot of artists, they been living very poorest life. They struggled. They've been completely broke, and they became famous. Their paintings became famous only when they died. They died in poverty, and at that time they didn't have a social media. But look at a lot of successful artists. They became successful while they alive, just because they started advertising themselves and showing the skills that they have. That's the key. You cannot hide your skills. You have to show it to the world. If you have that skill, if you're not afraid to show it to somebody else, show it. And if you're gonna have a customers, that's great. They will keep coming for you. And the main point of this, what I found, it's to be great at what you're doing, to be the best of the best, and then you're gonna be successful at anything you touch. Another great example I'm gonna bring, it's if you heard about this brand Scrub Daddy, everybody watching the Shark Tank, and there was a guy who brought the little sponge to clean the bottles, to clean all that stuff. He came with one product, and he created only one product, which was really good. And after this Scrub Daddy, I'm going to Home Depot or to some store right now. And Scrub Daddy brand is like so big. They're not only selling sponges, they're selling like tons of different products. And it's successful, people buying, because that first initial product was so great that people start buying. And now they trust that brand, and they look at Scrub Daddy not as just a sponge, but as a brand and a product. That's how it works all over the world. And that's the main point of what we found, I guess. Do you have anything else to add, Diva?
No, nothing. So if you have some skills, don't be afraid to showcase that using social media.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
See you guys on the next one.
Yes.